to report as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I want you to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs as follows. Weekly for 4 months if you're clean, bi-weekly for 4 if you're clean, then monthly, okay? And after, well, I'll cover that in a second. I want you to attend AANA at least 3 times a week. We're going to hand you a form. You have to go in person. You can do it in Ohio. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. And I want you to do that 3 times a week until you're in intensive outpatient treatment. I'm ordering intensive outpatient treatment. And once you get in the intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. I want to make sure you fully understand that. Do you?
Yes, sir.
I want you to also understand I'm going to order that you attend the Victims Impact Panel. Okay? Attend the Victims Impact Panel. That is one night. That is put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. Do we have some white out down there? I'm going to order also, I'm going to go kind of light with you. I mean, you got some serious things going on here, but I'm going to give you a chance. You got a good record. I'm going to go 6 days jail, credit 1, serve 5. And I'll have you serve those by way of community service. Okay, so 5 days of community service. I'm going to give you all the way until, let's see. Let's see, December, January. I'll give you until February the 15th of 26 to complete that, okay? So that's in lieu of jail, no jail time, 5 days community service by, again, February 15, 26. If you comply with all these terms and conditions, and I'm going to fine you that, I'm including that, then I want you to understand that your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for a year on count 1. You could be incarcerated for 93 days on count 2. The fines on these cases are going to be as follows, and any fines that I'm attributing to that are common, I'll put on count 1. $100 in fines. This is on count 1. 100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 4 1/4. Probation fees are $360 for 785. Your screening fee is $60 for 845. Again, you could get 365 days if you violate. On the other file, I'm simply going to go $100 fines, 200 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. That's on the impaired. I recognize you're paying on count 1 some of those fees. So this is only going to be, I have to go at least 300 costs. So I'll go 5 1/4 on that case. Or 93 days, credit 1, serve 5 by way of community service. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. I'm going light on you with the fines. You're only going to pay $13.70. That's a gift. You're to obtain and maintain employment and provide proof. Now, I'm going to give you a prosecutorial review date. You do have to appear in person for that. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And Lisa will give me a date, and it's going to be sometime in the neighborhood of about July of 27, right? Or June of 27, May of 27.
Well, I was going to do May.
That's fine.
That's what I had.
Absolutely. No, that's fine.
May 4th at 9 o'clock.
May 4th of 27 at 9 a.m. Now, you may be eligible for early discharge. You get everything done, and as long as the prosecutor doesn't have a problem with moving to dismiss on the 7411, I'm not going to have a problem. You got to get your life in order, though, young man, okay? I expect full compliance here, all right? All right. Does he have all this to pay? How much do you have today, sir?
I'm in.
Yes.
I didn't bring nothing down there. I didn't know.
Okay.
Can I make a payment over the phone?
Yeah, you can pay with a credit card when you get home if you want. You can pay with a credit card now if you want.
How much would I have to pay?
You tell me. I'm not gonna lock you up, but,
I could pay like 200 now.
okay, you pay 200 now. How much can you pay weekly? Or bi-weekly? You get paid weekly, right?
Bi-weekly.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you get paid next?
Just got paid, so 2 weeks. So next Friday.
Okay, so that would be on the 12th, the 15th, 29th. You don't have any kids or wife, but still, we're gonna let you start paying on January the 9th. Well, I'll make it January the 12th. How much can you pay bi-weekly beginning January the 12th?
To be honest, I'll have it paid in full by then.
All right, well, I'm gonna offer you the opportunity to pay $200 bi-weekly beginning then, and then you can pay bi-weekly 200 on count 2 after fines costs paid on count 1, okay? You're going to meet with your probation officer today. So, and by the way, again, I think I alluded to this, but you leave the state without consent of the court, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Kinney, anything else?
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. I wish it was later in the day. We could go out and reminisce. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I'm sorry, Susan Melindy Jewett. 25S57127 A and B.
Good morning, Judge and staff. John Graziani, P number 43387, on behalf of Susan Short.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
What's your name?
Susan Stewart.
Good morning. All right, so for purposes of arraignment, does she stand mute and waive formal reading?
Yes, she does, Judge.
And now she's going, you did a great job. Your lawyer did a great job on this.
Always so kind, Judge McNally.
You're going to plead to impeding traffic. They're going to dismiss the improper lane use and no license, okay? You all right with that? You understand what I said, ma'am?
Yeah,
So you're going to plead to it impeding traffic, which is 0 points. It won't go on your record. I am going to fine you. And they're going to dismiss the misdemeanor charge of no ops and the 2-point civil infraction that you have. Do you understand that?
They're dismissing those 2 other charges, and you're pleading to impeding. You understand it, yes? Okay, she does, Judge.
Okay. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
okay.
Responsible?
Mhm.
Say yes.
Responsible.
Okay, perfect. I'm accepting that plea. Dismissing the no ops and dismissing the improper lane use on motion of the prosecutor, and I'm fining you $160, okay? All right? Do you understand? Does she have that?
Yeah.
She has the money, Judge.
Good luck. Have a nice Christmas. Have a good day. Thank you. All right. You're gonna be next. Your name, sir?
Ethan.
All right. Is the trooper out there? It says the officer is here. Samsel, Sampsel. Good. There he is. Good morning, trooper. Trooper Samsel, you can start your video and state your name, please. Good morning.
Good morning. Trooper Samsel with the Michigan State Police.
All right. Holding or using a mobile device. What happened to the B file, Lisa? Did he pay that or something, or did that get dismissed?
Yeah, it was a voidable ticket.
Okay, so you took care of the window tint,
Yes.
you had it signed off on and it was dismissed. Is that right, Lisa?
Correct.
Okay, sir, trooper, is there an offer here that you care to extend? It looks like he's got a good record. He doesn't look like he's had any tickets.
Is this for Depew or Stingerwald?
This is for Stegerwald.
Stingerwald. Oh,
What were you doing?
pull up here. Had the wrong ticket up.
That's okay. Use of mobile device.
If
No longer.
I may, Your Honor, I'll be honest with you, I was at a red light. Picked up my phone for 2 seconds, put it right back down. I've been in the hiring process with Customs and Border Protection. So
With Customs and Border Protection?
yes, sir. I actually did get the job line.
Working with who?
Homeland Security downtown.
Congratulations. Good for
So
you.
it was poor timing on my behalf.
Use your brains though, okay?
No,
I got it. I got it. Can you offer him impeding, trooper? He's,
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't care if he got a job with Homeland Security or McDonald's. I think it's warranted in this case. You all right with
Yep.
that?
Yes, sir.
To the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsibly, Aaron.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
I wish you well. I'm still gonna charge you 185 though. Go down the hall and take care of that. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, come back when you're running. Your name?
David DeVries,
What is your position with Corrigan?
head of corporate security and safety.
Okay, so I don't want to be painful about this. This is the way it is.
I understand, Your Honor.
Do you?
I do, I'm a retired state trooper.
I can't let a safety pick person or a manager, I'll let, when there's no contested hearing and the principal, the president or the vice president shows, I'll be glad to let them tender a plea if that's what this is. I'm not trying to give anybody a hard time, but I got rules I gotta follow. So I can, if you want, I can schedule it for the 9th. I'll let one of them appear by Zoom.
Can I have my attorney, corporate attorney?
Yeah, that'd be best. Can you call him now? Have him enter an appearance or not?
I can call Brad right now, yes, sir.
Why don't you see if he can appear by Zoom and he could file an appearance and I'll take the plea today.
Okay,
Okay?
no problem. I apologize, Your Honor.
There's nothing to apologize about.
I represent him, I don't. I just found this out. I've been representing for 8 years and, on civil infractions, and I just found out that they don't have attorneys now, so, for the corporation.
Well, I can tell you on ours, I've always required that unless you got the president. If you had the president, I'm okay with it. I'm not trying to make money for lawyers. I'm just,
Oh, no problem, Your Honor. You know, I thank you though for being with us on this.
no problem. Whatever you want to do, just make their calls and let me know. I can adjourn it if you want, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Your name again?
David DeVries, Your Honor.
Is it DEVRIES?
Correct.
And you are the safety manager,
Safety and security, yes, sir.
safety and security manager. All right, we'll adjourn it a week. And I'll set it for the 9th. And we could do this at 8:30, have the lawyer enter an appearance. He's gonna have to still Zoom with the prosecutor, okay?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.
Have a Merry Christmas. Your
You
Honor.
too. Thank you. All right. All right, so Mr. Labate is here. Trooper, your name?
Daniel McLaughlin, Your Honor.
He's got a clean record. Any offer here?
I already gave him a substantial reduction to 1 to 5 limited access, right on the roadside. So we went from 88 to 1 to 5.
Right, so you can plead to that or you can have a hearing. If you plead to that, it's 0 points. It's gonna,
I was only gonna ask Your Honor that.
I know. Everybody wants no points. I don't control that. You know what I mean? He's saying he gave you a break from 88 to 75. So if it's 0 points, it will go on your record for sure. You can take a driver improvement course. The Secretary of State will send you a letter if you want to do that, and it would remain off your record, at least to insurance companies, but I can't do anything more.
I'll just leave him at it.
All right, to the charge of 75 and a 70, responsible or not responsible? All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. 135 is your total. You can go down the hall and pay that. And like I said, you can take that course and keep it off your record. Law enforcement will still have,
Check, or do that for the Secretary of State?
yeah, but they're gonna send you a letter.
Okay.
You probably will get the letter in the next 2 weeks, and it's gonna give you like 45 days or 60 days or something to complete that, okay?
Thank you.
All right, wish you well. Merry Christmas. Scott James Butner, 25M615477. Mr. Butner, your name, A and B?
Good morning, Judge and staff, Sean Graziani, number 43387. Please identify yourself, Mr. Stanley.
Robert Stanley.
Good morning. This could be a plea to allowing a licensed driver to drive. And then there's going to be a dismissal as to counts 1 and 2, seatbelt and drive while suspended, correct?
That's correct, Judge.
So the plea will be on count 2. Sir, if you plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail. Costs are all of those, and if you plead to that, I'm going to dismiss the 2-point criminal charge of driving on a suspended as well as the seatbelt violation. Do you understand and agree to those terms?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form today? He didn't sign one, did he?
Judge, he did not sign, I mean, it was, I had another gentleman.
That's okay. You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a trial. At a trial, you have the right to question their witnesses, bring in your own witnesses, use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses, and the testifier remain silent. If you remain silent, that silence would not be held against you. If you plead guilty, you're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So you understand you plead guilty, we're not gonna have a trial. Any questions? To the charge allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, how do you plead? Were you in control of a 2011 Ford that was being operated on I-75 near Gibraltar in Brownstown on October the 13th of 25 at 12:30 p.m.?
Yes.
Did you allow somebody to drive that was unlicensed, and was that somebody you?
Yes.
And are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
Please accepted. The suspense dismissed. The seatbelt's dismissed. He hasn't taken care of his suspension yet, has he?
Judge, what had happened is he received a matter in Monroe County. It was mailed a little bit later, am I correct, Mr. Stanley?
Yes, sir.
And as a result, it would have simply been a 45.
You just got a demotion. He called you, yes, your honor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I mean, he got a demotion over there. Go ahead.
What had happened is.
Listen, he's got a suspension, he's got a warrant out of Warren from 2016. And
Judge, I wasn't aware of that
he's
warrant.
got another one out of Ferndale from 2015. When are you gonna when are you going to get around to taking care of those?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. You've had 11 years, really?
Judge, he did get Mr. Upshaw. He retained him on that separate matter and they're wrapping things up.
All right, what else? Anything else? Anything else?
Judge, he asked me for mercy on the fines.
Where does he work?
Right now, I'm working at a service. I was driving the bus.
For a city of Detroit, so there's been a substantial decline in some.
100 fines, 150 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $375. Attorney fees are $40, $415 or 60 days. Can you pay all that today or some of it today?
Oh, yeah.
How much can you pay it all today? Anything?
I just started working again.
Okay, tell me how much you can pay weekly or bi-weekly. Okay. When do you get paid next? On Friday?
Yep.
So I'll do 50 a week starting December the 15th, okay? Now listen, if you don't have the money, it's not a problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom, or you can come in here on or before any due date, 8:30. I don't care if it's the first, second, fifth payment that you don't have the money for. You got Christmas coming up. You got any kids?
Yes.
Huh, well, I mean, I don't have a problem with giving you want more time?
Yes.
You got Christmas. You want to buy them a gift, right? Or two, right?
Yes.
We'll make it December. Matt, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it January. First payment's due on January the 12th, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Again, if you don't have the money, no reason to worry. Just call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension, but don't ignore me, okay?
Yes, John.
Wish you well. Have a good day and good luck. People Against Banks, Marion Carriel Banks, 25B727703.
Yeah, Judge, John Graziano, on behalf of Marion Banks, we've had the opportunity to discuss this matter with the prosecutor and,
Your name, sir?
Marion Briggs.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Judge, we're going to be accepting a plea offer, which would include the dismissal of malicious destruction of property, assault and battery. However, Mr. Banks would plead to domestic violence, second offense, and He knows all the terms involved. And you did sign a advice from sir, right?
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
So you have 3 counts. And as I understand, you're going to plead guilty on count 1 to domestic violence second with the 93-day misdemeanor of assault and battery to be dismissed. Wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry. That's count 3, and then malicious destruction of property, 200 or more, but less than 1,000 to be dismissed, right?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, give me 1 second. Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
So if you plead guilty to domestic violence second offense, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the MDOP 200 to 1,000, which is a 1 year. And I'm going to also dismiss the assault or assault and battery, which is a 93-day misdemeanor. Do you understand that?
Yes,
And
sir.
again, you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand if you plead guilty to domestic violence second offense, that you're subject to the following penalties: up to 1 year in jail. You could be fined up to $1,000. Plus costs or all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will not be a trial. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any questions before I go on?
Yes, sir.
To the charge domestic violence second offense, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On November 11 of 25, were you at 23030 Lorraine Boulevard, apartment 201 in Brownstown?
Yes, sir.
Did you reside there at the time?
Yes, sir.
So you lived with Jenna Vojinov?
Yes.
And who's Daniel Vojinov?
That's her father.
Okay. What happened on that date that makes you guilty of domestic violence?
I pushed him over.
I want to know what you did with her, though, more specifically.
Okay. Well, I ended up putting my hands on her and
Putting your hands on her where?
I slapped her
Slapped her where?
on her face.
Were you acting in self-defense at the time?
No, sir.
What else happened?
And I just punched the wall.
You slapped her in the face and punched the wall.
Yes, sir.
Did you push her anymore? Punch her anymore? Slap her anymore?
No, sir.
Do anything else other than slap her in the face?
No, sir.
How many times you slap her in the face?
Just once.
Did you have a prior conviction for domestic violence back on June the 27th of 23?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you on probation or parole?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in, you are?
Yes, sir.
For what?
Currently,
For what?
domestic violence.
Were you on probation back on November 11 of 25?
I think you misunderstood, Judge. He indicated to me that he had been on probation prior to this incident, but that the probation had been completed. Is that correct, sir?
I was supposed to go back to court on the 28th.
Talk to me too.
I was supposed to go back to court on the 28th of this month.
Of December?
Yes, sir. Or I'm not sure when my court date is. I got.
Okay, slow down.
Got a call.
Slow down.
Sir.
Slow down. Do you think you're on probation still on the domestic violence?
Yes, I'm pretty sure, most likely. I'm not sure.
You understand if you are on probation on that domestic violence case, and I have reason to believe, placed you on probation, it looks like in June of 23 for 2 years. And we're past 2 years, and it's 2.5 now, but I want you to assume you're on probation. You understand by pleading guilty here, this would be deemed a violation of that probation. That probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated on that charge as a result of this plea and conviction.
I didn't know that.
All right, I want to make sure you understand that. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Anybody promise you anything to induce you to plead guilty other than a dismissal of the MDOP and A and B charges?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. I find it to be an accurate plea made voluntarily and understandingly. I'm gonna accept your plea to DV second. Dismiss the MDOP 200 or more, but less than 1,000. Dismiss the assault or assault and battery. I will note there's recommendations. It's not a sentence agreement, but there's a recommendation here. Batters, counseling, substance abuse evaluation and treatment, no contact with complainant, pick up, drop off at police station as and or as per any custody order from family court. Can you, let's start with one thing here. Can you enlighten me as to how they're exchanging the you have a child in common with the victim?
Yes,
How many?
One.
How are they exchanging the child?
Judge, what's happening right now is that there is no order in place from either the court or from the family court division of Wayne Circuit Court.
That allows contact or doesn't allow contact?
That does not allow contact.
Well, I ordered no contact with the victims. And I didn't say anything about a child or exchange of children.
Judge, it was recommended, and I agreed with Madam Prosecutor that would be just, an outline for any potential exchanges unless they went to the family court. I have no problem with that at all, neither does Mr. Banks. However, he had wanted to take care of this matter first while getting a recommendation from this probation department to allow for that exchange.
So right now, are they going through a divorce?
They were never married, Judge.
Well, what are they in the family court for?
Judge, that's a possible, that's a possibility to utilize in case there's any.
But there is no case pending in the circuit
There
court.
is no case pending in circuit court, Judge.
Well, let's just do this, and I want you to remind me of this. I'm gonna set it for a sentencing. Was there alcohol involved or drugs, sir?
No, sir.
Why do they want a substance abuse evaluation?
She certainly wants that. I agree with you, Judge, but there's no alcohol or drug abuse situation. It just appears to be anger management.
No, I mean, I don't have a report. The report doesn't indicate anything about alcohol or drugs.
Judge, it did not indicate that. It just was an unfortunate incident that
Call-
happened.
Where's Miss Alawi right now? I'm gonna ask her to come in here. I just want to double check because I don't order abstaining from alcohol use as an example. Ms. Alawi, could you come in here, please? Thank you. So I'm gonna hold off on any visitation issues or exchanging of information until the victim is here and we've had a pre-sentence report done. I'm gonna set it, I think, Lisa. Am I good on the 16th still?
Yeah, 16th at 8:30.
So we're gonna set, good morning, how are you? Your appearance? So you're asking for a substance abuse evaluation and treatment, but it sounds like there was no alcohol or drugs involved in this.
Oh, then
I mean, I didn't read the police report, but that's what Mr. Graziani's saying. I don't have the police report in here.
Judge, I agreed to it because my client, Mr. Banks, had indicated he's got no drug or alcohol issue. He'll be successful in the evaluation, realizing that, I'm not gonna have to.
I don't-
take steps.
I don't even want to order that unless there's evidence of alcohol. If you could,
having the report, then I would.
well, I don't know. I don't have the report. Can you grab it and take a look at it? And you could bring it back in here and we'll go. So what I'm likely to do is order a pre-sentence report, assuming there's no mention of alcohol or drug use in that police report. We're gonna set this for December 16th at 8:30. Right now, these are my bond conditions. You have a GPS tether, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not to be within 2 miles of the victim, their residence, or either one of them, or place of employment. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
No firearms, no dangerous weapons. You can't go back to 23030 Lorraine Boulevard, apartment 201 in Brownstown. No contact with prosecution witnesses and no contact with Jenna or Daniel Vojanov. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email them, or have anybody else do any of those things for you on your behalf. So that's where we are with this now. And unless she comes back, I'm just going to order a pre-sentence report. And then you're going to go down the hall. You're going to pick up your notice from the criminal department and you'll go over to probation and you'll be interviewed.
I just looked, there are violations.
Thank you. I'm just going to order a pre-sentence report then. And I'm going to address the issue of visitation on this. If you can remind me, I'll write a note on the file, but we're going to address this exchange of information, exchange of child. Let me ask you a question. Was this victim the same as the one on the other case?
No, sir.
All right. So that's what I'm going to do. Down the hall, get your this back across probation where you'll be interviewed. Okay?
Thank you.
Best of luck. Christian Williams.
Michael Meadows. Michael Allen
Okay,
Meadows.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. You cut out.
Michael Allen Meadows.
All right, Lieutenant Rembiz, your name?
Detective Lieutenant Chris Rembez, City of Flat Rock Police Department.
So he's charged with possession of methamphetamine, a 10-year felony. I understand this is going to be a waiver, true? Is that what you want to do, Mr. Meadows?
What's that?
Is that what you want to do, is waive your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes.
If you waive your right to an exam, you're waiving the requirement that they show that the crime was committed and that you were the one who probably committed the crime, and you'll automatically be bound over for further proceedings to the Wayne County Circuit Court. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anybody force you to give up your right to an exam? Anybody force you to give up your right to a preliminary exam?
Service is bad.
I know, I can see that. Can you hear me, Mr. Meadows?
No. Yes, I can hear you.
Anybody force you to give up your right to a preliminary exam?
No.
All right, I'll accept the waiver. Bonds continued 50,000, 10%. Prosecutor has no objection. He's in custody on something else, right?
I thought he was only in custody for this.
What are you in custody on besides this?
This is it. This is all I'm in custody for is this.
Well, Judge Hessen set the bond and she wrote down 19 outstanding warrants. See, this is what they get when they don't show up in court, right? You got to show up in court, sir. I can't
Sir, I was
change
wondering,
this
I was
bond.
going to ask you.
Well, you
was
got
asking-
19 warrants. We're not
I know,
arrogant
that's-
enough to think you're going to show up on this one. Okay, so
That's
you're
what
going
I'm trying
to
to say.
listen.
I mean, I'm asking for a chance here. That's for a chance.
He's in.
19 outstanding warrants. You have absolutely no respect for the judicial system or our criminal justice system. Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not changing the bond. You can't do this, okay? You can't ignore courts like this without there being some type of consequence. So I'm sorry. December 9th will be the AOI date. I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Do we have, is Sparrow yours?
Yes, he should be on Zoom.
Perico Montez Sparrow the second, 17M 705-9663. Sparrow,
Dion Patillo, P 8237 on behalf of Mr. Sparrow. Mr. Sparrow, state your name. Is he still there?
Mr. Sparrow, or Miss Tarico Sparrow. Yeah, there you are. Your name?
Tarico Sparrow.
So he pled on another case, a Northville DV case. So as part of that, they're dismissing this based on, it says on plea in case number 822-4004-19701 FH Northville DV case. So based on that, they're moving a nollie pros, right?
Yes, Your Honor. No objection.
Dismissed per stip. Pled on case out of Northville. Sir, I wish you well. Lisa, we're going to have to make sure we take out these bond conditions. So your case is dismissed. You are all set. And we'll just make sure we take out the bond conditions. Okay, good luck. Stay out of trouble, please. Good luck. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Is Christian Williams here?
He should be on,
Christian Williams. 25M7168821. Morning,
Yes.
Mr. Williams, your name?
Christian Williams.
Dion Patillo, P 82378 on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Now, I think did we not set this for the 16th?
So no, council has a trial, so we set it for the 9th at 2:30.
Okay. Okay. So you can leave, Mr. Sparrow, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
So so Lisa, that's accurate, right? I remember we went back and forth. This is where the co-defendant is it? Yes. So we're gonna go December 9th at 2:30, okay?
Okay.
You have to be here in person, all right, sir?
Okay.
All right, I wish you well. We'll see you here next week. Good morning, Mr. Kaplan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Pleasure to be in your courtroom.
How are you? You too. Okay, so we'll see you next week on that. Devontae Varcella Smiley, did you get him? Did somebody call him in?
I couldn't think all the cases I did. I have Miss Jessica Williams on the screen and one other,
Do you guys have Jessica Payne down there, or do you have it, Mr. Kaplan?
No, Judge.
You're looking sharp.
Jessica Payne has not been assigned an attorney yet. We're still waiting.
I can take it, but they have to.
I know. I don't know why they don't just let us spot a Payne, but everything's complicated in 2025 now. All right,
I have Miss Payne and I have Miss Bruce.
where is the Payne file?
State prosecutor has, Your Honor.
Do you have the Payne file?
Judge, they had not notified
The
me.
assault and battery and the trespass charge?
I don't know.
I think we're gonna solve it, don't you?
Okay, there's a Jessica Payne. I don't know who's handling what over there right now.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bruce?
What's the other one you have, Ms. Tucker Davis?
We're gonna have a plea.
What other one you have?
I'm Miss Bruce.
Miss-
Right that way.
Ms. Payne and Ms. Bruce?
State prosecutor has the files, Your Honor.
Okay,
Judge, I'm looking for a case.
well, you are the Wayne County prosecutor. I don't think he knows that.
Assist.
Just real quick, Mason's in Judge Huss's courtroom right now.
Is she the, raise your right, detective, your name?
Detective Sergeant Mark Richardson.
Raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury, the testimony you're giving these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, go ahead.
On November 29, 2025, at approximately 18:45 hours, Trenton police officers were dispatched to 3249 Ward Street in the city of Trenton, waiting for a domestic violence case. Trenton dispatcher advised that the caller and the victim, Sharon K. Grover, stated she and her husband, Mr. Beryl D. white male, date of birth of 4/2 of 1961, were arguing and he struck her in the face. Trenton dispatch broadcast that Mr. Wood left the scene in his blue Ford F-150, and subsequently Woodhaven Police Department stopped him where he was detained. Sergeant Margaret Stadler and Officer Jonathan Lembo met with Miss Grover, who stated that they were arguing over marital issues. During the argument, Miss Grover stated Mr. Wood grabbed her by the neck and struck her on the left side of her face with the back of his hand. Miss Grover did have redness to the left side of her face near the mouth.
Based on your sworn testimony, I find the crime of domestic violence was committed. There's probable cause to believe the crime was committed by the defendant. You signed the complaint. I'm signing and dating the complaint. And we're gonna have to wait for Mr. Gate. He did this one, right? You did. So if you can just bear with us over there. Mr. Gates in front of Judge Hudson. As soon as he's done, he can come over here. We'll take care of that, okay?
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, people against Jessica Payne, 25R724410. Name, ma'am?
Jessica Payne.
With the son of court, and I talked to Davis P. 5969, representing Miss Jessica Payne. Who's present on his name with her permission from the.
You were just appointed on this. Mr. Batar was granted his motion withdrawal. You were just appointed?
Yes.
Right, okay.
And I'm receiving a discovery today. I would ask if you can have it to be ceased for the night.
Yeah,
This
somebody
lady
say something.
also.
Ms. Payne, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Your newly appointed lawyer is asking for an adjournment. I'm inclined to grant that adjournment because she needs time to properly prepare. Do you have any problem with that?
No, I don't.
We'll adjourn the PCC to December the 9th. We'll make that at, what time? You say 8:30? Is that good, or you want another time?
9:15.
Yeah, we'll do 9:15. Is that good or not? What time you gotta be here?
Like, it's on Zoom anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 9:15.
9:15 is good, and then we'll do the exam on December the 16th
Yes, at 11.
at 11.
That's my trial date. We'll have to do the exam on the 23rd. I
Okay,
think we're probably past the days, 21 days already. With the withdrawal council.
I'm fine.
23rd.
Yeah, December 23rd at what time, Lisa?
10:30.
At 10:30. Okay. Wish you well, Ms. Payne. The bond's continued. She's not in custody on this one anyway. She was given her personal bond on this. She's in custody. What are you in custody on?
Probation of Taylor.
I would ask for a nominal bond reset so she gets credit on cases anyway.
No. I'll look at everything, or the circuit judge will. I'm just gonna keep the bond in effect, okay? Janelle Bruce. Wait a minute. Wow.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Hang on a second. This is the wrong case here. Hang on 1 second. Ms. Payne was not on the list. No, wait a minute. Slow down. I was on Bruce last week. Yeah, I get it. Stuff. All right, that was my fault. Let's go back on Jessica Lynn Payne, 25B728622. Okay. She's not in custody on this. This is not the one Mr. Patara has to withdraw on. I'm going to go ahead. We have a PCC. Ms. Payne, tell me your name again.
Jessica Lynn Payne.
So you just got appointed. We're going to adjourn this 1 week. You have the right to a probable cause conference within 14 days of the date of the arraignment. Your lawyer needs some time to prepare. She's asking for an adjournment.
That's fine.
Any objection to that? You waive that right, in other
No,
words.
that's fine.
I'm sorry?
That's just fine with me.
You waive that right?
Yes.
December 9th, this one will be at
9:15.
9:15. And then the exam, December has to go to the 23rd
11 o'clock.
at 11. And there is a bond on this one. Okay, so she's getting credit anyway. It's 5,000, correct, 5,000, 10%. So I will move those accordingly. We'll see you in a week, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, now Janelle Bruce. Janelle Nicole Bruce, 25R724410. Morning, ma'am. Your name?
Janelle Nicole Bruce, Your Honor.
Ms. Tucker Davis?
Mayor, please, this honorable court, Don Tucker Davis, P 59229, representing Ms. Janelle Bruce.
This is the one you were just appointed on, right?
Yes, I am.
You moved to discharge your lawyer, or there was a breakdown, or he moved and you agreed, or whatever happened. And anyway, Ms. Tucker Davis has just been appointed. She's asking for a week adjournment. Any objection to that?
No objection, Your Honor.
Make it December 9th. Is that 9:15, Lisa?
Same time, 9:15, exam 12:23 at 11.
At 11. Okay, ma'am. So you'll be here next week. You can appear by Zoom at 9:15, and then you'll be here on December 23rd. This is the one with the personal bond.
That is correct.
The 23rd at 11. Okay, do you have any questions
Okay.
for me, ma'am?
No, Your Honor, I got that. Thank you.
All right, wish you well. We'll see you in a week. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Junior.
Okay, just keep your voice up nice and loud for me. Mr. Gaith, Detective?
Detective Sergeant Marjorie.
All right, so I just did the signing on record. For purposes of arraignment, does he stand mute, waive formal reading?
Yes, sir.
Not guilty plea is entered. You want to speak to bond?
Judge, we're asking for a personal bond in this matter. Mr. Wood is 64 years old. He's been steadily employed with the same dealership for the last 20 years. He's got no previous criminal history other than pending charges. And he assured me that he will have his contact with the complaining witness, but we do ask for a civil standby to allow him to review his personal items.
Any objection to that?
No, Judge, the only stipulation we have, it was information that Mr. Barrow has firearms still registered, and we'd ask him to turn them over to the Trent Police for safekeeping until the resolution of this case.
Sir, I'm gonna give you a $2,500 personal bond. You don't have to post any money, but here are your conditions. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. No contact at all, sir, with Shannon Grover. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email her, phone her, or have anybody else do any of those things for you on your behalf. No contact with prosecution witnesses. You cannot go back to 3249 Ward Street. You have to stay away from there in the city of Trenton. I will allow you one visit and one visit only, accompanied by the police. So you can contact Detective Driscoll, either he or another officer from the police department will go over there so you can get your personal belongings, but just whatever it takes for you to live day to day right now, okay? They're not gonna have a standby where you're pulling furniture out and everything else. No firearms, no dangerous weapons. You're to surrender over to, your surrender to the firearm to the police department. You can discuss that when you contact them for purposes of going in and acquiring your own personal belongings. Any questions?
Does that have to be today, all done today, or?
Well, I don't want you having the firearms longer than tomorrow. So call Detective Driscoll. And it's back at your house anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
You're okay, so you're not gonna be able to get it until you have the civil standby with the police anyway. So I don't have a problem. You're gonna want to get your clothing out of there and everything else that you need, shaving gear and the like. We're gonna give you a court date. It's gonna be December the 16th. December the 16th at 9:15 a.m. What dealership do you work at?
Southgate Ford.
How much do you make there?
About 90,000 a year.
Yeah, see, I probably can't afford, I can't appoint you a lawyer, so you're gonna have to go out and hire your own going forward if you want one, okay?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
any questions?
No.
Anything else?
Nothing.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Good luck, sir. Thank you. Tricia Lynn Ely, 25 C711513.
Good morning, Judge John Graziani, appearing on behalf of Tricia
Hi.
Ely. Judge, we've had a little bit of a mix up. Miss Ely indicated to me that her notice was for December 3rd. I could get her on speakerphone, or I can also get her on Zoom, Judge. In fact, I was going to be delivering her the
I don't
December.
understand these people, man.
I get it.
I just don't understand it.
I believe that this matter will be resolved, and I just wanted to give you that.
I just don't understand it. December 9th, 8:30. She doesn't show up, tell her to bring a lot of money with her, okay?
What's that, Judge?
If she doesn't show up, tell her to bring a lot of money with her. Thank you. Julian Damacho, Julian Angel Ricardo Damacho. I'm not blaming you, Mr.
He's still locked up. I haven't gotten out yet.
Okay,
Mason's got one more.
all right.
Tucker's in here.
Ferris Arslan, 25W72753. What are we doing on this?
Sorry to have Mr. Arson, Your Honor. Do you see him anywhere on Zoom, Judge? He was supposed to be here in person for the exam today, but I've had conversation with him and he is not saying you, sir.
Do you use?
He's on
Is
Zoom.
there a Ferris Arslan out there?
I see it now, Judge.
Who's this guy?
He's out there?
Yeah, he's on Zoom.
Sir, FC. No, FC. Thank you.
You have to start your video, Mr. Arslan. I tell you what. I don't get it. Your name? You got to unmute. Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here? Take your hat off. Take your hat off, unmute, and tell me your name. I can't read lips, sir. You got to unmute. I'm going to start to show up at 2 every day. You know that? Crazy. What's your name, sir?
Paris Arslan.
Why aren't you here at court? You're supposed to be here.
By mistake, I left my bag in the bus, my passport and all identity in the bus, and all my credit card.
What do you need a credit card for?
To use the Uber, sir. To able to come to the court, I don't have any money, and my previous company owe me $4,000. I tried to get it from them.
I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Do we have witnesses here from Woodhaven?
We do, Judge.
What? Hey,
Yes, sir.
consideration, respect for the system. Now, your lawyer would be asking me to dismiss this case if the parties didn't show up, if the witnesses didn't show up, and he should. But I told you to be here.
I am very sorry.
There's
left-
no sorries about, unless you want to pay them for their overtime and everything else. I'm issuing a warrant for your arrest. I'm tired of this nonsense where people don't show up.
I obey you.
I can't solve everybody's problems. I can't do it. It's impossible for me to solve everybody's problems.
Whatever you decide, I obey. Sir.
Well, I know, but you know what? This is rude. And you might as well carry a flag around and tell me you have no respect for the judicial system or the criminal justice system. It agitates me to no end that people act like we're inviting them to a brunch. Next week.
Judge, I hate to say it, but I need to move to withdraw from this case. There's been a breakdown.
I'm not shocked. I mean, anybody who's
I'd ask you to reset this for the PCC next week and have a new attorney appointed for it.
Jesus.
I came to court understanding I was gonna hold an exam today, Judge.
Okay, but have you had a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship other than that?
Yes, Judge. We had a conversation earlier off the record.
Now you know more than your lawyer too, eh? I love that. I love that. I took biology. Does that mean I could be a doctor? I just love that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you have family here? Do you have?
I have 5 kids, 5 grandchildren, and 1 crazy mother, Alzheimer. I'll take care of them, but all of them overseas.
Wait a minute. All of them are
I have
overseas? Wait. Did you say they're all overseas?
Yes, Honor. 2 in England. I have twins and 5 grandchildren. My mother in Turkey, Alzheimer. And my daughter, she school in Canada. Daughter in Turkey.
All right, okay. All right. You're allowed to withdraw.
Thank you, Judge.
Motion to withdraw granted. Appoint another lawyer. You're gonna have to figure out a way to get here, sir.
So, sure.
We're gonna adjourn this to December 9th. We'll need another lawyer, Lisa. Tell me the time, and then we'll have the exam on December 16th if the lawyer's ready. I'll probably have to adjourn that too because I still want him to be properly. I'm gonna be a lot more considerate with you than you have been with us. Okay?
Sure.
That's what I'm going to do.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because if I was as considerate as with you as you've been with us, I'd be issuing a warrant, setting a really high cash bond right now. Okay, you got it?
Yes,
got
sir.
it? December 9th at what time, Lisa?
9:45,
December 16th at what time? Exam
10:45.
10:45. So I don't care if you appear by Zoom next time, but after that, you have to be here in person. If you're not, sir, I'm going to set a really high cash bond, and I promise you, whether you walk in here voluntarily or otherwise, you're going to be sitting in jail for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You're interrupting me. You understand what I'm saying?
I will sleep in Wood Heaven.
You should have done that this time. Good luck. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
No.
He walks in after 2.5 years, 3 years to ask me for a payment plan. Where do you work?
You know,
How much you make at the casino? What do you do at the casino? You're making good money.
She hasn't worked in the last 2 months now.
Why? Why'd you ignore our notices, ma'am? This is from 2022. You come in today and you want a time to pay now? I mean, I'm just curious, what brought you here today? I want to know. When I write my book, I'm gonna have all these little notes on here. What is it? Tell me what caused you to come in on December 2nd of 25 on a citation where you've been ignoring us since November 17th of 22. I just want to know.
Well, I received a notice in the mail saying that, I was gonna be garnished.
All right, we're garnishing your wages.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna do. So that's what caused you. Have we not sent the garnishment? So you need to tell the court administrator that, Lisa, had we not sent the garnishment?
but I had called previously and they told me that I had to come in and make court date, but I didn't have.
She didn't have transportation, Judge.
You're gonna have this. Didn't have transportation. We've been Zooming since COVID started in March of 20, I believe it was. Nobody told you about Zoom?
No, I wasn't aware of that, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm not gonna release the tax garnishment. I can tell you that. I've not had this happen where the writ's been issued, Lisa, and I hate to have us take out the garnishment. Can we change the amount? I mean, I haven't really been involved in that process. If we start receiving payments, how would we handle that if we got more money than the judgment's worth? Refund it?
Yes, we would refund it. If she pays it before she files her taxes, then I can stop it.
Well, she's not asking that that be removed, Judge. She just informed.
Well, I know, but I'm not gonna just let her wait. I'm not gonna have us wait for the tax guns for 3 or 4 more months. She should start paying. So that's how we'll handle it. So I'm gonna give her a payment plan, and then you guys can figure out how to handle it with regard to refund of any money over and above any garnishment, okay? So, does that make sense? I'm asking you, Lisa.
Yes, yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense. If we get money from the state and she already paid, we'll just refund her.
How much can you pay per week?
Not sure because I'm not working. I don't go back to work until December the 26th.
You pay 50 per week. And I'll start that beginning January the 16th, okay? Now, if you don't have the money, no problem, call the court, we'll go on Zoom, but if you don't show up and we don't hear from you because you don't have the money and you didn't extend the courtesy, the warrant's going back into effect. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I hope you're not doing this with other courts. I hope you just figured out 33rd is probably.
No, I'm not.
You have any other warrants?
No, I don't.
Well, no, Judge, there are some warrants that show up on her name. According to Ms. Tucker, she already contacted state of Michigan. They told her that the other ones from Romulus and
36th district and.
We don't need to talk about this anymore. You also have another case here.
yes.
Monique Antoinette Tucker, 22W831516A. I didn't see that. She stand mute, wait for formal reading?
Yes.
Not guilty, please entered. You know what I should do, ma'am? You've been listening to me here. You've been in the courtroom all morning. I should set a cash bond. You know that? Why should I set a cash bond? Because you've ignored us for 3 years. Do you have any kids?
Yes.
They don't want to have their mother sitting in jail. So I'm gonna be more fair with you than you've been with us, okay? Don't pull this nonsense over here. We sent you show causes in 22 and 23. $500 personal bond. I'll give you a new court date. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. This will be on December the 10th at 10:45. And you will be in front of me. If you want a court-appointed petition, you fill one out. I'll be glad to look at it, but you can't do this, all right? Good luck. You need more time or something, you call the court. You don't just ignore them, okay? Good luck. Sean Eugene Sowers, 24T714-710. What is going on in this case?
These cases were set for formal hearings with Officer Covington and Officer Roper to appear. I did just get off the phone with Officer Roper right now, who stated that there was a mix-up in the dates. He thought for some reason that these were scheduled for tomorrow, not today. Also, I did ask if there was any way he could come down here or if Officer Covington could come down here. He told me that Officer Covington is at a commissioner's meeting right now and would not be able to make it, and that he has a health-related appointment himself in an hour that he's unable to appear for these formal hearings as well. So we would be asking for a brief adjournment, please.
Or you could go talk to him and maybe give him a little better deal.
Your Honor, earlier today, we did try to do that, but the defense attorney has told me that they do want these to go to formal hearings.
Okay, but why didn't you show up? You got to be here for a formal, Mr. Dillon.
I'm 20 minutes away, Your Honor, but these were scheduled for 8:30. I was planning on attending, but no three of the officers are present, and none of them were subpoenaed. And you and I talked to the prosecutor about these, and so.
What's that notices by A.K. Mohammed?
We sent, when did we send out notices on this, Lisa? Yes.
Not to the officers, but to Mr. Dillon we did, and he has been here since 8:30.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not fair because defendants pull this nonsense all the time and seem to get away with it. You know what I mean? I expect more from officers, though. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the case in your office, quite honestly. They should have notified, right? Mr. Muhammad should have notified.
We sent an email with the court's docket showing that they were up for final hearing, but I guess there was a mix-up.
When did you send that? When did they
A
send?
couple days ago, 2 days ago. And from my understanding, based on what I've been told, is that these officers are officers that do show up for these hearings and do not miss them very often. And I can't speak from my personal experience, but from what I've been told is I don't miss hearings.
I understand. I understand. You can reissue these if you want. I'm dismissing them without prejudice, okay?
Thank you.
So if you want to reissue, you can, but I'm dismissing all these cases without prejudice. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.